This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Wadu TV sunye mayama munyina akwa aba emfambra so. Na die tene se Kwaku Annan moni Kwaku Annan. Oh, abrante yi na oye show na 2 oni Kennedy ye adwuma. Oh yes, omo ye exposes bebre afi hu de baye na oni Kennedy ntemaye basa eneja odidididi ma sisia o CTV na de tienie o say Captain Smart akoka na asem se ono bre owo na etu nukura na yentua neka na dia waye captain no o se woni factor nkasa shut up kawanu tum any did now be TV so ne ya na wo yedede saa wo hu did too much Kwaku Annan no ade waye captain na odin na wa kirikire mde nti amanyofo sheda koto kasa kese na nsen aba fufuro bae wo hu kasa kese nam krom V8 kese wo hu an se heavy duty car na ebe mo du sika so ewuram wa cheche ne nyina mu kama ama ye friend say expose bi Ghana police IGP in fact abrante na kasa na yenti no.
I take this opportunity to correct this erroneous impression and set the record straight. Yeah, I want to set some records straight. Now, wherever my brother, Captain Kwaku Annan, wherever you are, Kwaku, tune in and watch what I'm about to say. Yeah. Bebrebe ana munim no, on fa na picture amrana Ghana for ni hu no. Very well. Yep. My attention has been drawn to a video in circulation about Captain Kwaku Annan making claims to suggest that Kwaku Annan was not being paid during my days at Net2 TV. This, his claim, however, is coming on the heels of Captain Smart's recent ranting and attacks on Ken Agyapong. Asema making nane say, eni pe bia yimi asutre ene yedi nioma bi so abreme na mi kura de minim de eko. Asem ni nane say ora Kwaku Annan oye mi nuan wo madam for no. Asem be ya nansen mu yi a yeto abewie ya MPP with this apocalyptic debacle wo mo dwen wo mo hu. Party ni nyanipa ba ko ene ma MPP lose ye. No. The factors that led MPP to this debacle, one of them, and a year baby in Wijuma Anajui, was my national security coordinator, that guy. All right? But for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe you may dream of baby. Kwaku Smart, I am not going to say. Only Ora, Kennedy Kwame Akumpre Kwe Japan, a banter, and that banter is irreversible one. It's one of a banter that must be deepened with all sort of acrimony and all that I don't know. And I don't want to know. And I Kwaku sit here and I say, hey, hello, I don't want to have any, unnecessary invitation to anybody's banter. So therefore, let me stay my somewhere. Let me be and let me be now. But Captain Kwaku Annan go out there on his show. Now who koka someone? As someone walk actually we are say ebro kika na ise mi na no asem obeka o me se ampa I ora Kwaku Annan kra no oye adwuma on etu onu kra na Kennedy ntua neka. So by the way, as I say wo ka sa asem we na sa obedi unkomo wo asem bi obi na ka na asem o say ya paremfu o say ya contract o say de o mi Kwaku minimu o. But then the circumstances under which my name should be adjoined to a friend says smart delivery to make it look as though I am at one point even feeding him more information as to say Ken Agyapong ye nipa bone and therefore Kwaku Annan ko ye adwuma kra won ni ho no kra wentua neka. A question remains so am cancer na anya den. And why would he come on the network no ba be say ade no. And Kwaku, have said it, and I'm man fan form. Me can obey dream. I am one person. I don't joke with my integrity, my credibility, and my brand. I don't joke with my brand. It's who you mean, who you me papa, me mama, whoever you are. That's what me brand. And now I'm integrity, from one. I swear to God. No, man, I ain't going to take it easy with you, man. I'm going to smoke your ass. Ghana for him. My own kid brother. Mini anumni na yensia ono no why the last born. Ghana for mu. My own brother, our last born, your software friend Francisco Fiana. Ghana for who Ghana 40 years. It taking me more than 4 to 5 years to speak. A brother Ghana for di matem. Ye kasetia me I mini ane bomb chrono, mini ane yese no. As I can say, it is with time I would investigate to know whether this is true or not. Ebra mi hu dia mi hu wie no, nyo obi no odi dua and just saw me to say kwana kwaka nasem. Afim be come in nasem wie then they see here. The rest no be all those so-called whatever no omo ye dede nia ne, wo ma shut your mouth. They are all quiet. My brother no da ho no. All right? This is my kid brother. Odimechi mienu. Manfa no ho anchenu o. Menu making. There are some people within the family, outside the family, who are not happy. Say Kwaku Annan, yes, sir. The India, right? Areas won. Bibia anya yase. Me say Bibia anya yase. Enu sunti ne mpeni ka say. As Bibi asem boninti. Any boninti no bi aso woni din. Dia wonya ye no obi de be hye wo konwa. You must resist it with all the, the fierce resistance or whatever it is to restore your name and your integrity. No, I hate things like that. Enti Captain Smart, when I send me a worker, etia Ken Agyapong, go straight and say it. Don't bring me into it. Don't come and cast, aspersions and make it look as though I have come to speak to you about what? Salary. How? And tonight, I want to state some facts, and the facts must be allowed to remain so. 1, I have not had any discussions with Captain Smart about whether or not I was being paid or otherwise at Netu TV. The main part say, "Minini ni nkomo about aketuasem and in your money." No, BBS say anyhow. Number 2, I have no knowledge, idea, or any conspiracy ploy to that of his recent ranting on Kwaku Annan. Therefore, I state on authority, Captain Kwaku Smart lied and perpetuated falsehood, and have sent him a message to come out, retract that aspersions, and apologize. The American Korean nane say, "Menini ni nkomo bia wo salary ho say and I say no." Therefore, sa asem no obekan ya bebre motia because masubu na masuye me ya enti ese me kamu ni kwese sa asem no obekan no odiatro is a lie. He lied. He knows say menini ni nkomo as to say na sebe bibia na me ye adwuma kan na me je kapra na me je teku. No, eyantro. And I hate things like that. Sebin Prediasa. Ora Ken Agyapong, Eminia Prekupe, or Eminia, he's my senior brother. And to Kwane Bayo said, Obie Dia Koda, where in politics, why would you go and provoke something that, of course, long overdue, are all at a sleeping, bed? No, why? What is the meaning of that? Is he? The journalism in this country has been reduced to what? Gutter journalism. And sounds because about 80% of Ghanaians we believe in gullible news. Gullible news. Yeah. That is what we embrace. And of course, about 70% of journalists, both on radio, newspaper, television omu na bon insuade absolutely omu insuade a bon keke the minimum ani dede yo na Ghana for no so ye pe dede nti ade ba che no you see it's so sad and so I don't blame them why some journalists could go berserk and by close of day the media airspace is what is beginning to mold Frankenstein monsters. People have turned to become heroes and heroines. Listen, they have become heroes and heroines out of their garbage news they are throwing out there. Minus me, Kwaku Annan. I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of the brand that I hold. And I cannot, will not, and may not allow any human being on this very earth, be what sort of journalist you are, forget about it. Don't, men fast our roughness and kwasa so. Please. Me see watch you. No, me see watch it. Senior editors are me. In journalism, they are all alive. Senior editors me Kwaku Annan. Me say they are all alive. In the newspaper industry, in the radio industry, in the television industry, they are all alive. And I know at what point, if I'm swayed, I'm going off, they know what to do and what to tell me. I'm not above it. But one thing remains, Kwaku, I don't waste time. I learn a lot every day. Aha, the only first TV station I'm the Netu was not the first television station I'm the before I went underground and came back. And the journalists, if only be now, television, radio, some of them, I call them garbage because they believe in garbage in, garbage out. I'm minus me. I will not speak on a content without producing you a document. Minus me. I'll give you the document. Oh, yes. Me journalists, I can't say na police you won't get it. No. Because I have the time to learn, I have the time to study, and I have the time to research. Until I remain one journalist, me journalist me pay me journalist me you not get me in programs. My home is my base. I have whatever that it takes to entertain myself in my home. And I have many journalists, hundreds in their numbers. But hardly you see me walking around with them because of Nyemebisi. Alright? The media fraternity and the fourth estate of the realm. Alright? Assembly of Nawu, assembly Bema marching and Bema Wadua. Kawanutum, shut up. Nama assembly Trebebiate. Namumian Parent for Bebeno. Me obo me pa enye. I've always maintained one status quo that I speak my mind when I have my document. Ebinye ne dahi. National Security Report ne emu ode keke, emu ode so sweet. E de ye. What has here? Me nya ya me nka ho asem. Yeah. Assembly enu Kwaku meka. Enu nche se me the very perfect journalist. No, please, far from that. I know when I go, I know where I bend to my weakness, and I know where my challenges surfaces, right? And I take myself out and realign and reshape. Now, journalists are one part this year. What they say, and you see, abe so common say now TV stations, radio stations, all the design say journalists are on loudly. They yo hey, and that's for without giving proper content. That's the reason why some people cannot be part of this very, you can say, show we. Because what penyoma sensation yoma without attaching documents to it. Learn, Ghanaians, learn. Let's stop the garbage and gullible nyoma na you're consuming. And when we consume this, by close of day, you are making people heroes and heroines without having nothing in your head. Adia chini say branebe can simbia afi to say yes say almost say or say you cannot say me say that because you don't have the fact. And some people were spewing something there. A friend is saying a minister designate now. Oh yeah then or so comma President Mahama Emano, appointment, MP for Minister for Gender, Minister for Minister for Gender. Moving say na mumu some journalists were making some falsehood. They said, and oh yes, no. The issue is simple. One, President Mahama Kenya. At the time of all or person swear the ministers in, but the news now say co-ministers designation. And no am want them. And ti maameno time news ni be duru wa so or ye fast no duru no a better traffic, and that's all about it. And any fault. But because some journalists didn't take their time to get the real facts, they were making it, presenting it, and making it as though my meaning na jama one year. You see how? What to news not to igu kwa? Who say no kwa? Because they don't take their time. They don't take their time. Na me wudi mi din Kwaku frafra. MPP, woman lose you want to baby. Why would you single one person? Says I need panel. How? What crime has Ken Agyapong committed? Why? What is it? What crime has Ken Agyapong committed? Whether you like it or not, no matter how the circumstances you view Ken Agyapong's whatever, the point is that he is not the only person who should be blamed for what. Contract and I'm not ready to speak about those issues. But my issue is that issue we betray mukodida. Na mu MPP for na mu team no a samo bobi pao samo ye denyo a mo de mo asan back in the Japan so no. I swear to God me nya time na mo say je be form ase no e be to say fire and brimstone mu be dwane atoto wirem and some fool ne nkwase asem na mu die e wo mo party nim. All right, and some fool and a mudia more sponsor some media house be say onye say adwuma na ekosi say for what? Are you okay? Mo normal. Na no mo ma nipa na ye adwuma na mo nhwem na onye adwuma no obi so otini ba bia wo dwen hu no na mo be yi nsem bi because nipa ne nya asem bi penti no mo be fa me Kwaku e de me aba join him that stupid rogue useless campaign. My goodness, I'm a journalist above that kind of low class presentation. All right, I'm a journalist with a lot of integrity and magnanimity. All right, come on. This kind of idiosyncrasy of your dirty politicking that ends nowhere except in the garbage, in the gutter. I'm above that. I have told Kwaku Annan to come and change that narrative because Oyeminia, but he knows. Me Kwaku don't go men for what some family. Look, ya no mama ya beke kansembi. You see what you? You see what you power? Papa. So me kind of crutch man. Journalists me can say 2 decades now. Journalists be me will be to me don't want to me. I'm telling you for the fact. Journalists be obey to me don't want to me. Don't come, don't. Yan throw ni super moon to me intro. You see your presentation radio so won't me yen better than how I will do it. And TV as well. Me nye de timo document ni guha. You are more comfortable to speak and speak with confidence. Not speaking with confidence yet, lack of what? Your facts. It remains so. My clear way. Now, tonight, Afi Yemra, the Inspector General of Police, Nosuni Yedro, Asemi Daho. Some dark secrets of the Inspector General of Police tonight, whistleblower revealed. But, a little over a week now, the front line is on a build-up. We are on a build-up tour, demanding to know who becomes the next IGP for the Ghana Police Service. Tonight, our build-up takes us to a whistleblower revealing some dark secrets and the roadmap by the current IGP. want to yet climb the ladder to the top. Me be yi whistleblower be na sama watchro dia ba. O kire kwan ya IGP we person was san fro. Eye event is saying atwede no esan de top ho. Na die nti no be sa. But before we go into the pistols of the IGP, the IGP must figure out he is at the edge of a tragedy. What me say before you back on your pistols, IGP must figure that he is on the edge of what? Tragedy. Yes. Mr. IGP, he's on the edge of a tragedy and a move. Lord have mercy. IGP needing maybe diagro. And you see, let me give IGP my literature. I will say to IGP, say, hey, IGA, tragedy can be described in a very simple terms. Tragedy, tragedy. Shannon said, tragedy is when success dies in failure. Comes when success dies in failure. Hope dies in despair, and vision dies in absence of confidence. This IGP, we are a professor, and now we are a doctor. Yeah, you are a learned man. Me say, tragedy would come when success dies in failure, hope dies in despair, and vision dies in absence of confidence. Mama, 3 fundamental pillars. Think about it. At the 4 walls of the police administration, and watch out. Tragedy would occur when success dies in failure, hope dies in despair, and vision dies in absence of confidence. Akunya na wotis no ho as enya akunya o, though you are sitting on a chair though, but not. Yemra na yemhwe whistleblower now asemo or the amane Inspector General of Police. Ghana Police Service obia montwe maso na muntie tienie. I didn't write this. I have several of whistleblower go na doso minim da ebe wiemu. Security report go on a security report ketwa. Tie. O say the Inspector General of Police IGP George Ekuffo Dampare has sparked controversy with his relentless pursuit of President John Dramani Mahama. Dampare's actions, characterized by persistent lobbying and public displays, I agree, have raised questions about his motives and the appropriateness of his behavior. Tonight, I will attempt to shed some light on the reasons behind Dampare's persistent pestering of the former president and its implications for the integrity of the Ghana Police Service. Why is IGP Dampare pestering His Excellency John Dramani Mahama like that and following him wherever he goes? Question. Can't he give President Mahama some space and peace of mind to concentrate on forming his government? After taking the president to Nigeria to meet President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Dampare is trying to lobby John Dramani Mahama to extend his tenure as IGP. Dampare wants to be present everywhere President John Dramani Mahama goes to talk to the chiefs of that town to employ President John Mahama to allow him to continue as IGP. Ghana Police in Pedinfo, Mutie, your commander-in-chief, Juma Wodi no, and a whistleblower and the Abano. Chese, Woma President Mahama asumdwe ba kukra o. Asema whistleblower e kan se ever since John Dramani Mahama tena kunwa so IGP di na atata aha na obekwa IGP nam hobi aha na owura chese tokure biemu ne ebo biemu a John Mahama ekobia na IGP peso owura anapa wiane anadwo afi whistleblower na ekiremu se nanua ena one President Mahama odenu echi a eye Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ever since on by IGP enya ahomeje kura afi de oye ne se ahemfo ene ba hemafo a wonom wo memu ha ena IGP ode dwantoa akoto ha mom se womene John Dramani Mahama enkasa na chese John Dramani Mahama betimi a extend ne ye kan sen police in IGP position a no maye asem we asechire ne sen why should IGP now as if though he's about to go on his knees for the post na mebao yesi ebesi uso anje yebesi uso anje yensi uhine wunyuma na be kire o bible kraka wosi wunyuma na be kire unyuma de obekọ unyuma de obeba enti so oba wo kwa aware tie also last week when Dampare heard that Afiyede could deeper when Dampare heard that the president was going to Kumasi, he followed president there. When the president attended the Kwesi festival, Dampare took advantage of the opportunity to contact prominent chiefs and queen mothers of Asanteman and asked them to lobby the Asantehene to persuade the president to extend his tenure as IGP after 4 years. It is worth noting that a week before Dakwesi Day, Dampare had already set up a camp in Kumasi to ask the Asantehene to lead his lobby for President John Dramani Mahama to keep him as IGP in the new NDC administration. Asemi na se afi IGP President Mahama ko Kumasi na chese so lobby ahemfo na wo Kumasi including ba ahemafo na fo mu di nanim na chese Santehene hwe se obetimi ene omampani akasa ma chese yi ato yi amano a show or say why is Dampare so desperate that after 4 years in the position he is afraid to leave and let someone else take over? What does IGP Dampare want to achieve for the service that he could not do in 4 years? Yesterday, information coming from the Volta regional capital, Ho, indicated that Dampare has once again set up a camp in Ho and is engaging in all sorts of theatrics and showmanship because the president has embarked on a thank you tour to the region. Not just as IGP na de oyanse all set camp across the regional capitals. Inti was set camp ni na lobby for nwa. Why me who be that? Me tin mpeni nsem da. I cannot really understand the chemistry fusing into this. Ni who be that? Say IGP moi. Was set camp for Volta. Kumase East Nina, let's say baby a president be kobiana. Etiasem or say Dampare is going from street to street arresting police officers on barrier duties himself, filming his movement and posting them on social media platforms because President Mahama is going on a thank you tour to the Volta region. Dampare has decided to relocate to Ho and establish a base there. What a pity and a disaster of an IGP. Oh no. Dampare, Adai. Why? I feel you no na echo. Officers or more duty posting them or arrest them. No more answer, no more or from me, I don't know. He remains one IGP. Or can come. Me to me, so a Hollywood star. I don't know, man. I can't tell much. What is a Hollywood star? I don't know what's going on. What's that? Even America, Homeland Security Chief will not do this. Homeland Security Office Chief, on yes sir. FBI officer on yesa. Obia even Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Togo, when was IGP or yesa. Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Togo, Liberia, all over Africa. Where and abuse IGPB, yes, sir, or America credit makwich. Kenya, in South Africa, how? Our information is that Dampare went ahead of the president to meet with prominent chiefs in the Volta region, just like he did a week earlier in the Ashanti region, to ask them to lobby the president to allow him to continue as IGP after 4 years. Adey. This strange and bizarre behavior of Dampare, where he follows the president everywhere he goes, is the first of its kind since the Fourth Republic began. Being seen that Dampare must be told that this kind of awkward and obscure behavior is becoming nauseating. Oh my goodness, Charlie. I can't use the word. Whistleblower. Or say nauseating, and he should stop it at once. IGP concert party MWA. Dampare should seize these desperate moves and allow the president to decide whether or not he wants him to continue as IGP under his government. Dampare should not think that he is smarter than everyone else in the police service, that he is the only qualified person to hold the position forever. As someone can answer, let's just say if you Dampare as if those and now we're relocating Volta and now we're Nina just war penwa catch the eye of the president. Say Beya, Mr. President Pacho, I mean trans to say Nimiadi. I feel the Dampare Jinu bit Jenu Mena GBGGA NJ. Na eno na whistleblower it say the way I OC to Nanamono in the police service ever under the Fourth Republican Constitution e being see that. No be any senti IGP so there will boost our behavior. Dampare should be aware by now that we are watching every single movement he makes today, and we will not hesitate to expose him for what he is. Yesterday, when he instructed the Director General of Finance to package large sums of money and send them to the appointment committee on his behalf during the vetting of the minister designate for the interior, the Honorable Mohammed Muktaka Mubarak, we had our eyes on him, and at the appropriate time we will reveal to the world how much the DG of Finance sent to the appointment committee on his behalf. Hey folks, I'm scared. The whistleblower and a or Hannah said, Afi one more allegation, Mr. IGP Mirefi, a patrol, Mr. IGP, with the greatest of respect. Say, Beya, sa whistleblower since a moment, bay, and the Caribbean won't Febra. The enemy beyond Mr. IGP, our doors are open. The police department PR can issue a rejoinder. Anything, they can work here. As someone here can see and say, now we are not minister designate for interior, a year Mubarak. Mohammed Mubarak Muktakei. Kwe do I debo IGP say IGP Emma, the police finance director no general no. As say sika minim sika dodo according to omo say sika wo mo say they call appointment committee no. And yeah, eseweni. Is this true? It's IGP. I don't know. But the omo can say ebre same wo mo dey say sika na be dey. Finally, I say IGP Dampare's relentless pursuit of President Mahama has undermined public confidence in the Ghana Police Service and raised concerns about the professionalism and objectivity of its leadership. His desperate attempt to secure an extension of his tenure have tarnished his reputation and cast a shadow over the service credibility. Dampare must cease his inappropriate behavior and allow the president to make a decision free from undue influence. The police service must prioritize its mandate to serve and protect the public, and its leadership must be seen to be acting with integrity and candor. Asema nipa yi okenya ne se IGP ma onte ne ho ase se anamon na wo tuo no edenim guase ene nkekawa bi ede bre police administration no afi Ghana for won mo gidie e wo police service no sa gidie ni na no ekofom. It's beginning to lose its value again. The IGP ntia se say yema police edwuma no esombo ne nunyam eba ho se beya police service obeye akono ehu beba akono na the IGP wo ye no edinim guase wo ye ne ene abinidie ne apinisie ene edibre police service. Folks, as earlier we publicized, tonight we revealed the classified report in which a top security officer of the state was brutally tortured in the name of national security breaches. Tonight, we here at the front line called on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and state officials to take some of these issues very, very serious. Yeah, Fred Omampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Any states in Penifobinum say in Semni Bina ye Kawahano, yes, Ramoma Feni agro. Na mume bi enye mo hiasem na yenhwene mu nipa bi so ho ban na institutions na yedi esi ho se wo munye adwuma no sa institutions no they will be responsible for omen. Enipa ne bebre akwaku me reporti me bekom ho asem minimum. But as far as we are Ghana for no, our responsibility is to work to protect them. Now, before Yebeko report team, I want to state on authority categorically. Any national security officer biara ubeti udin our report team say why ye bibi and why then ye paucho, please. You can issue a rejoinder. You can write a rejoinder to clarify issues, or you can walk to the offices of CTV. Na ye know why then it didn't come on. May I state this clear. Say the beya officer bia would DAPA report because any form would DAPA report him no. Eh, enya better sir. Doso pa. So eno ne yede be hyem ase say monya den. Officer bia betu din no. Yesra come, ye no obedi nkomo. Recuse or say the government has to stay away from the what? From the rankings of the police and the military, and let these organizations carry their own leaders and leadership. The president can appoint the political minister. Recuse or say I suggest to them, but not to interfere decisions and business. But I'll say bribery again. How can we reset Ghana with these acts? If it's true, then the president must sit up and to punish anyone in his government for corruption. We can't accept it. Where's I say are not? Is it are not Gabriel? I say let them know their lefts and rights. Charlotte Nuno. I say he's gotten something under his sleeves. Jerry John Azuwuno. See JDM never keep IGP Dampare. Let him. I'm sure you want to say let him go now. Okay. Alfred Kofi, I say I'm watching you live at on offing seasoned journalist Kwaku Annan. You are doing a fantastic job. Thank you, bro. Ibrahim Daniel Osikweku hits him hard. He has done the service to Ghanaians. Okay. Jerry John, President John Mahama, please let the IGP go home to save your government. Here. Tonight, Afiyemra National Security Tragedy, Part 1 tonight. Report on Yechim. The first year, Yedi to General say that Yebo Irani ni dini. Me mo dini na, but me born a first name, according to the report. Or say the arrest of wine Mora ni dini no. We have the pictures of the lady. The picture down, and I'm sorry to say, we can only put the picture like this. We cannot put her face. This is the lady called Mora at National Security. Yeah, those who know her know her. Honor that honor. Yeah. The image no. Say the media amount. I'm sorry, we can't jeopardize her. Now here, I'll say around 10th September 2023. A terrible event clouded the Ministry of National Security, involving a 24-year-old intelligence officer. Investigations reveal the officer, a seasoned CIA trained analyst, recommended by the CIA as a rising star, was set up in a plot by the former National Security Coordinator, Edward Kwaku Annan. According to our source, Mora, a decent Church of Pentecost youth leader, excelled tremendously during her stay at the Blue Gate, earning accolades from seasoned foreign operatives. However, Asumeni, in his usual lustful state, forced himself on the young officer in his well-secured office. Screaming and chaos broke out while a hot slap across Asumeni's face followed, whereby one Mabel, another sex victim of Asumeni, charged into the office to rescue Mora. Asemna ehu the worker wa na ne se ereya ya boni din ya de ne picture to a friend Mora wo ye rebia America fo aso ya US intelligence agency from CIA for the training no na oba national security no wabon homoden ya adwuma enya body bebre wasanso ye Pentecost ababa wa wo ye ne adwuma national security odi no hu ni papa na ebra o ye ne adwuma no ena papa ye oda TV sui screen sui oye na adwen se opese one ne edi agro bi a eye aketima akapen agro aketima akapen sa agro ye opese one ni die e won office one opese one ne yesa no ena tifa so e radio so tro mu odene e de ma ne papa yi o the screen na sum ma chese officer ba ku bi a ono so ye friend Mabel ewura office ho na owura office one chese ayehu papa say Ray your friend Mabel according to report we ono so ye obi a papa yi ono na nya aketima akepen agro yento aso o say Asumeni that night called Mora to threaten her and promised to make her employment at the ministry an eternal hell. Relatedly, several invitations through the US Embassy to allow Mora pursue several courses were pushed to Asumeni's sex partners, including one Richlin, a devout adulterous woman who rather went to the United States on the study tour as punishment to Mora's expose. Ayehu. Asema waka ohane se eye ora Asumeni or the screen is we. Afi America for so ye CIA for eton craft frɛ ewura Mora ne se Mora se omra na omo ne ye den enye external programs ne federal studies. Kwaku Asmini former national security coordinator ejisa opportunity no efri ewura ne nsem eno de ma erebi ewo national security ho. According to the report no ewura no de ma no ni di wo report team ye friend Richlin. Na report no so kyerem se sa Richlin nso ye obi a Sabio Imprediasa. Oye Dramanfo ba kyerɛ sɛ wɔne national security coordinator no agro aketima kape agro bebree ɔno ɛne yɛde post no ma no a ana yɛde saa opportunity no ma no a yɛka sɛ yɛma ɔkɔ United States CIA headquarters ɛwɔ Langley in Virginia because of say Kwaku Asmini ɔde n'ani esi saa Mora no ho a Mora no why not just obey punish no tie. Now Yemra also accomplice to destroy Mora, one heading. Yemra also around 18 September, Mora is said to have spontaneously discussed the NPP's internal flag bearer race with one Anochi, also an analyst at the Blue Gate, to which she referred that her godfather was eagerly rooting for Ken Agyapong Asamepie, sensing opportunity to punish the young lady for the sexual expose. Asumeni tasked Dr. Victoria Sam, Anne-Marie Ekpeli, Jennifer Weja, Emmanuel Dazi to implicate Mora. The individuals planted Mora's bag close to a situational report and took photographs as evidence that Mora was leaking information to third party. The worker was said, "Afi aya national security coordinator ehun se nyomo ma ye de no. Afi enipa me bobo omudin." According to the report, Oma wonomu eye se womo ntete ewura no no mo hwe se wo menya information bi ewura no ho a at that time no na MPP for wonomu campaign ya ne ye kwakoyi flag bearer na emu ayede ne enti ewura Mora no any national security officer bi e friend anochi kodi nkomo pe ena omu hu se hey yenya ewura no na enkomo ni mu no na che se it's as if say Mora ne godfather no Mora ne godfather no epe owura Ken Agyapong. By the way, godfather no so a sponsor of MPP watoto motorbikes no ade ade. Entina tese se Mora ne ko leak information about godfather no automatically Mora support a candidate within the contest of the MPP flag bearership. Mora and friends say ne can say ne or how any ateti ne ho ne eno so be sha ase. Hey, I agree. Tie. Afiyemra unauthorized polygraph test. Or say immediately after implicating her, they task the National Intelligence Bureau (BNI) to take series of polygraph tests to implicate her. Mora was separated from her colleagues and caged, yes, and what? Caged at the BNI headquarters without reaching out to her family and lawyers. It must be noted that several factors seriously affected the admissibility of polygraph outcomes in court, given factors like fatigue, manipulation, hunger, etc., which significantly influence outcomes. Notwithstanding, the coordinator and his accomplice decided to use the polygraph test against the young lady. The womoka ohane kire se afi ebra enyoma baasa no ye de Mora no share BNI cells. The BNI ho no ye de ne koe no afi oma wonomo carry ye de machine bi e friend polygraph no ye de si ni so. Now, sa polygraph ye di si so a implications bebree de brew. Yes. Health wise. Our implications bebree. ni nara ye de machine si ewrei so se ye force me rano so be dia tro so be ka de on no mo use ono anenu masem no mo de aiden e de no akwakotum 24-year-old girl ono da ho no wo hwe ewrei a je se ehunam due na ogina ho no kra no be ka se one but pay on that screen is e pay wura ne mu we nye wura ne mu nti kwa bia so implicate no bone Kwaku Asmini ono da ho no Ejina chese kwe bia so no eso mu influence om we. Now listen. Osi illegal house raid. And also another heading. Tie de course ho. During the same week, Dr. Victoria Sam, tasked by Edward Asmini, dispatched 8 National Signal Bureau vehicles to raid Morris' home whilst placing her godfather's home under severe surveillance. The said raid occurred without a court warrant. Disturbingly, Morris' family members were handcuffed and bullied to stand outside the premises whilst the national security operatives ransacked the entire house. It is established that a table was picked from her room and sent to her in the BNI cage to break her strong morale. They also threatened to cage her brother unrelated to the case. Ye rano to say we okromfo. Womu ye ne say a hardcore armed robber. Na the omuka o he yan say national security coordinator or that way. Ade o ye ne say otaske maami bi o national security ho. Maboni din pen. Your friend Dr. Victoria Sam. Na Omamami Victoria Sam LED 8 national security cars makumaku e wotwe ebura Irani fie ho Iran ot adenta. Na according to my checks within the area no ebro mudu onipa we area mo nya bebre titito wirim dwane wo mon kohwa eye rei ene ede naba this tiny girl. Now guess what happened? Wo mudu fie ho no Womama a renebu safo nya pie freedom ho ya handcuff obia a rena nkasa handcuff aguninsa. Yeah. This guy your desk is no this adwuma no. Na womo handcuff no womo ransaki fie ho nya chese there is a video. I will not bring the video today until something will happen in this country. Mr. Mahama, Mr. President Mahama, media account NDC for me say this national security coordinator must set a committee of inquiry and arrest this guy and prosecute. Na samose mo ya ebribe beba me pusa numa mamo nunu me pusa numa mamo the National Democratic Congress mo hwe na mamu mi di bone. I'm telling you people, I know enipa mugu NDC mo a moni Kwaku Asmini eye ekọ enana mo kranda. I know nanu ya bako ya mani post one particular person in NDC on the papa way epoko suatafria na mo ye nyoma, and I know everything that is going on, or in a classmate. Yeah, now we are just last week ya okojini post or no, then down they have to move into the offense and the circles of the order. On one case Kwaku Asmini can order no, they are all parts of the order. All right, ibisa no or say the godmother then amity. So the godmother amity. We know what we know. Hey, we are part of the group. We know what we know. We are also part of the order. Kwaku Asmini a member of the order. We know, and we are also part of the order. Ana mu by your hobby. Eti my identity say eye hon konkonko. Sa na tie politics no mo ye no. Sometimes Ghana for enam ebi hu yem mobo. Seriously o. Enipa bi o ma wo hwehwe say esi ye chi no. Aban beba ye nchini ntumu da. There is a reason why. Agrona mudi ne yenim o. Yenim 1 to Z. What am I making report no so? Enable my name is. Now tie. Enti erani fie ho no. Ye ransake ho no mo a enya asam ketwa o. Oh yes. Efi ne brother, a rainy brother, a oye adwuma. Me person me bo baby oye adwuma. Ono so ye chinene na ka ho akɔhye BNI cells ho. Afiyemra another heading. Osi sleep deprivation. Then esi wo ho. Officers at the BNI clearly unhappy with the abuse spoke anonymously of abuse of power, an attempt to cause psychologically trauma to Mora. At times, Dr. Victoria Sam, based at the Blue Gate, would walk into the BNI cage at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. and at 1 a.m. to push confession out of the victim. In one of such instances, Dr. Victoria Sam organized a call with one Akosia and Anne-Marie Ekpali to force the victim implicate other officers at the Blue Gate, which Mora refused. At another instance, Dr. Victoria Sam claimed Ken Agyapong had confessed planting Mora, hence she should name him. Asema moka wahane se ebribi baya ebra yedi ewrano kwhye BNI cells no maami ya friend Victoria Sami oko BNI headquarters so anadwo 1 a.m. na oma national security operatives so ko hobi na fi omu di mfidie kosisi ewrano so force ewrano se omubo nipa bidin one mo yaya to the sense ora Kennedy Akumpre Kwaku Japan say womo ye na ewrano enam say they at a point I think they figured say there is some kind of association be of the girl and Kennedy Japan, but the truth of it is that ewra yo hu ne godfather no ora Kennedy Japan adam for oye multi business guy, has a lot of businesses all over this country. I'm telling you, when you nipa keto, yes, why employ nipa bebre, and the minimum ka say ne dwuma ne bebre, all the businesses, hotels, factories na nina egu, because minimum ka say our Germany CCR folks monfa godfather na pechamra, yeah, he's battling for his life, yeah, godfather no down mintimi yin enimu ne nkyiramu. For now, monhwe say our Germany, this godfather way and a Kwaku many other way, what place a stop or the not to a stop list you say papa ontimi ragan or a Ghana new papa no down, he is a Ghanaian or the embargo atono so ontimi ragana or ragana airspace a yenchino it is a idea MPP say we need ya and MPP eba power papa ontimi si Ghana hebium se si John Mahama amemwo na abe and ebia papa obetimi ra omaimu. This is what this national security coordinator did to all these individual Ghanaians. Minima dia no woje na Mora ikura no Mora no so ni kuro mini o titi anya kura onfe ni ntu bibi se Kwaku asumini eye kwawuni Mora enso ye ko Mora ne papa eye lawyer ni peni kese pa wo memu ha ne papa ka baabi ne papa nso no ye MPP ni ne law firm me pochira obehu say yes, yeah, this is it, but I want to keep all sanimina because I know ne papa law firm anamonwa papa no ne papa law firm wo mutu wa asem we hunu ho enya asem kito ni nara anya adwuma tie. Frighteningly, Atobra Kwaku, the BNI Director General, is said to have also walked into the cage to threaten the victim. He yelled that they would break her brave face and ensure she is jailed. BNI insider stated Mora was tortured, beaten, and subjected to inhumane abuse under instruction of Atobra and Asumini. The Ahano can say BNI director or when you're the baby okwe, Ayora Atobra, and so call baby Ranadano. Na okoye ade okoye ne say o ma ne eranity asese akukuduro bi a wonu mu bia na won be stripping na off from her na from be dineni no be ye na aka de enti BNI operatives are one mo hwe ewura no e no mo start so mu leak informations in any evidences ahodo edp kwan a ye den ye de ewura no efa so BNI cells ni mo ho na me dwi asemi hu akwaku by investigating nyama bebre ba we de kwaku menti ase say the BNI director Nana Atobra any kwaku asmeni ebetimi aye boni etise. Oh Israel mo fe wiase nko ba bia o mo fe wiase nko ba bia okay e wiase mo fa nko ba bia o na yemre troublingly the BNI officers traumatized by excesses committed by Dr. Victoria Sam and Edward Asumeni were forced to console the prisoner whilst providing special requested meals to her. What is Tio? Or say troublingly, the BNI officers traumatized by excesses committed by Dr. Victoria Sam and Edward Asumini were forced to console the prisoner whilst providing special requested meals to her. Every day ran a question honor. Yadini shemu for 3 months. Odemu busumi miensa. The girl was in the BNI cells. In TFE, there are some yana say in Mianibi ni adia Iran peno na BNI officers ni yom no more the idea omo dia bre Iran manedi. Afiyemra Kennedy Agyapong implication DNA by. Also, investigations revealed that Morris' godfather, one of the country's top businessman, one for businessman, Emra. Also, one of the country's top businessman, also a financier of the NPP and a close ally of Kennedy Ohini Agyapong, was instrumental in that party's win in the 2016 elections. Let us say MPP crown in 2016. One no businessman crown a boy. Emo me den umudi nkunim. Na boni be pa na nipa we nim dia yemo. Kennedy Agyapong wa yemo den. Kwame, minimo o. Minima dia Kennedy dia yes ankrofo we nim. Chese boni. Also, the godfather is said to have provided Akufo-Addo's campaign an estimated 600 motorcycles. Motorcycles. Mofa motorcycles nemra. Ni ankase kwa kumebwa. Mofa sample nemra. No mo anhwe motorcycle. Businessman or down no they buy. Makuma saying 600. MCA mofa motorbikes nemra. Fast. No mo nhwe ade. Motorbike na da ho ene si ho no. So ho. Enie MPP na ebo ho no. Enie Patriot ana yes a yeah, munyini kakra fine. Na omunye bi hwe. Their businessman or they buy na enie NPP 125 Patriots and MPP symbols na down. Motorbikes with Makuma 600 no they buy. Now here or say as a result of the businessman's closeness to Kennedy Agyapong, Edward Asumini developed a comprehensive plan to leak to the media that he had captured a mole within national security who was planted by Kennedy Agyapong to spy on Dr. Bawumia. So not just say an abeye internal fight and yes some kito. So one of us say Irano Morano was planted by Kennedy Agyapong and was national security as a spy. Guess what? Our best spy why Dr. Bawumia so. Okay. Or say the strategy leaked to Wound to Me Radio. The strategy leaked to why Wound to Me Radio backfired as many pundits did not want to get involved in the issue. Relatedly, Asumini's plan was to place himself through the case in political limelight to annex the Minister of National Security seat should Dr. Bawumia win the 2024 elections. Now just said, "They all ye nano. Now war ye because according to report, you know, and new man na Kwaku Asmini ye no, wo mu leak the command wontumi radio for. So mo nka ho asem. E ma ni nara no so mbeka so mbede kodane ebuachi bidin. Report no so kyeremu se de na Kwaku Asmini all ye nara no kowie se be ya obenya ntini ne wonya nan so nyina so e wa MPP party ni mu se be ya se baumia san ba biomu a wono Kwaku Asmini no ene ne be san de na ayeden national security minister or free coordinator near the NACO minister. Also, again, Asumini placed the businessman on a national stop list, unquote. He placed the businessman on a national stop list at all Ghana's entry points in ensuring the businessman's arrest should he travel to Ghana to protect Mora. Yeah. It was planned at the Blue Gate that the arrest of the businessman would be used to implicate Ken Agyapong with motive of labeling him, quote, nation wrecker. What he? Not say, ono sa businessman, womo ya attempt to say, womo te 10 so womo dia no ura Ghana say brim no me so mu say great na fi. Womo de na bata Kennedy ho na womo blow story kese se wono Kennedy Japan ye nation wrecker plan omo fire no eno ana omo gu nanimu ase o say effort by Kennedy Agyapong effort by Kennedy Agyapong to resolve the issue resulted in several contempt by Edward Asumini in the presence of Afenyo Markin and Gabi Ochredako, claiming he will proceed till satisfied in jailing the what? Quote, the silly old business man, whom he even didn't know aided the MPP in winning power in 2016. According to the report, he'll say, Ora Kennedy Agyapong, any Ore Kwaku Asmini ekasai said, Adena wo ye ni jai twaso na ma baby nyo Ore si me ready. Why your baby also no Queen Biaso no Erano 24-year-old girl no obe jeli no ne beka akotum. O say asemi enipa wo mo de o manu tutu mu o mo be mu no na enya asem ketwa. Eye now the minority leader Afenyo Markin onima asem we. Gabi Ochredako onima asem we. Say Gabi no de ni kosi ho. Yes. Na chase businessman ne de Kwaku Asmini aye say Queen Biaso so the businessman or di tum no nim say businessman no so no party no emra bemu 2016 bc 20 whatever na wo be national security coordinator papa no say businessman onu ni sika ene the sponsor party ni say emra power ma benya national security coordinator ofui di bonia wo mu nwene wo mu di bonia wo mu nwene etrimodin ni boni esuo mu say ewudifo ene ewukafo why is it here? Or say for close to almost 3 years, 3 years, the businessman has refused to enter Ghana. Ate, and fear makumi and senior businessman into me see Ghana high. So only did you about it. And now, what's in maybe I say? Konya, Emma MPP will lose power. Massa, the undercurrent to MPP, this apocalyptic defeat, Unyante sem. Now, who businessman a war bomb MPP aba power. What just said you bet you be a wire? What Pamana Kotra Bruchiri? 3 years when Timmy see Kronumu. Eya de papa. Eya sem papa. Or say 3 years, the businessman has refused to enter Ghana. Till today, 20th January 2025, he continued to languish in European hospitals as what? 3 heart surgeries. 3 heart surgeries had been conducted as a result of what? Mora's predicament. Again, over 400 of his staffers and multi-million business empire has collapsed, resulting in anger towards the NPP. 3 years no ntimi nra Ghana ha. The businesses in there egu, multi-million businesses in there egu. At the same time, no, ono so a ontimi mba because omu susu say oba be different dey. More than nti na ye ma no kwan eni we wura omanim. Ne multi businesses in na aka nsuom. Ade nti na obeye saa. Why? Boni ben ene nipa ayaw enti obeye saa Kwaku Asumini and the businessman no yare da hon or the hospital. Yeah. Or the hospital me boa. The obetia na say banyankopon nti. Minim say businessman no obeba Ghana. Me say nyankopon nti minim say businessman no he is on his way coming to Ghana to sit and blow the cover up of all the nipa bonia mo hyehyɛ MPP mo a mo pesa mo say nipa. The odi kan ni Kwaku Asumini. Me want national security officers on my ready. Line up because idea ye who say John Dramani Mahama administration my say mo you will not punish these people. So they are ready to come and blow out. They don't care. So at the end of the day, yes, they swore an oath. One must swear oath. But the point is that hey, come on. Enipa nkwa ehia chen oath no. It is a more punish over there, then they will come and blow out all the top secret, the state intelligence secrets and everything. They will blow it out. Yeah. When we blown out, no, munya careful. Say, our neighbors are listening. They are eavesdropping. Me and family who, our neighbors here and here, they will eavesdrop. Now, Mosha, they are whipping. Ghana and before we must teach all of you lessons, especially more. You entrusted on my responsibility in your hands. Now, most of the Ghana for any basic awa and yajuma. Muya nipa bonisam dodo. Folks, my memra making a message kakra. I say my name is Pinto. Good evening, Kwaku. I don't see anything wrong with it when a citizen, IGP of this country, is trying to retain his position unless it's against the law. Thanks and greetings to your viewers. Enya yo police for no go adam ahonom wo mu zo mu hia IGP ni biomo commander omu hia no asomo commander asem no we all say great job expose or say expose them all. Augustine from Pig Farm. Any updates on Akufo-Addo's secretary? Oh, others or yeah. Me woni bara some me catch on so own team member join transition. Good evening, Mr. My name is not Kofi Annan. Kwaku Annan is my brother. Also, I do like your program very much. We need people like you to rule this country, so you can expose all these people that they are corrupting the country. God bless you. My name is Conscience. Good evening. All right. Annan, also, I love what you are doing very much. Mr. President has to elect you as a minister of security so you can expose all these corrupt people out and also jail them. Wow, I love you so much, but I don't need to be a national security minister. So me be the president, me here just 1 year pe. Adibi amaye wo Ghana bi nsi da leader bi anya bi sada. The reforms of this country will be one of the radical approach. Okay, my name is good evening, Kwaku Annan. I am Ernest Kwanzaa Jr. from Dansuman. Kwaku, my uncle once said to talk about Ghana issues, you will need wine beside you. Ghana for you. Great job, bro. Ampa Kwanzaa, we hear wine be ewo hunu we twetwe bia na wo de ahwe hafa. Yes, Anna. Also, this is not the NDC John Rawlings left behind. Oh, this is the weakest and deceitful NDC I have ever seen, and I'm beginning to regret becoming a polling agent for the NDC. I learned chairman of NCA and GRA are all MPP people. Meanwhile, NDC men who fought to bring the party into power haven't gotten any appointment yet. Mahama should be careful before it's too late. God bless you, Mr. Kwaku. I say this man is one of them. Oh, sir. Oh, okay. Oh, like seriously? I say they should have added you to the oral team. Oral team, Nana. Oral team, no. I don't have to be part of the team. Bibia, yeah, biano. Or more, yeah, come on. Kojo Frimpong is an MPP man, is he not? Kojo Frimpong, MPP ni anamebwa. Kojo Frimpong is an MPP. It's everyone is saying a bit me a man position be our baby sir. We all say precision. God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, he will also reap. Did IGP need a letter of commendation before he can be allowed to continue? If indeed he has done a good job to warrant continuity, why his own men written extensively about him in an unpalatable manner? Power is transient. It belongs to the masses. Don't arrogate it unto yourself. Good evening, Maestro Kwaku, the interceptor. PK, hey, PK. Yeah, we, the interceptors. You intercepted the other. More interception than Kwemoba. Good evening, Kwaku. I see, you see, this country downfall is the result of this so-called BNI people. Yo, media, comedian and major who. We all say hi, Kwaku. May God bless you for the good job you are doing for the nation. Mahama is ready to reset the nation. Take all the best evidence to office of the president. Now, good evening, Kwaku. The president Mahama, I know, will not compromise with his integrity. Reset occurred. Assured that IGP Dampare will go in due time. Odeneho Debra and Ode Ebae. Okay. I say, good evening, Mr. Kwaku. More blessings to you and your team. More fire. Some Ghanaians don't want peace. Hajia one in Dansuman watching you. Hey, Hajia. Hey, talk to me, okay? Big one, Hajia. Love you too. Okay. I say, can I please have the contact of Mr. Annan? There is something important that I would like to discuss with him. All right, producers will take care of that, okay? Good evening, Kwaku. Dampare is a Ghanaian, for God's sake. Let's be careful the way we lambast this gentleman. The fact that you don't like him shouldn't create a problem for including Ampofujo. And Yemen, I mean, no. The air course, no, dear. I'll say, good evening, Mr. Annan. More fire. You are doing a great job, Mr. Annan. What the IGP is doing is coming from Nana Addo. And some MPP top men behind it, because MPP couldn't break the 8, so they want to use the IGP to break the 8.